Road rage. Road rage. I have well, it's a raging case of road rage, really. It's so bad. Road rage. I could talk about that for an hour, but I won't. I used to work an hour away from where I live, so an hour commute each way, and that's really where my road rage just kind of came into full bloom because people are terrible drivers, terrible drivers, and it's really amazing that there's so many bad drivers out there. Coming home, there was a couple of trouble spots when I had to merge to different highways, and that was really the worst. People cutting in front because they didn't want to wait in the merge lane that would then take you to the off-ramp to the other highway. So they would, speed up around and then try to cut in front to get on. And I, wait in the lane because that's what you do, right? Oh, cookies. So I wait, I get there, and then there's some dillweed that always wants to come cut in front because he doesn't want to wait in line with everyone else. Whatever. So they would cut in and then, of course, cause everybody in the merge lane to have to wait a little bit longer, making the merge lane even longer and more unpleasant, making less people want to wait in it and more people to cut in front. It's a vicious cycle, and it drove me absolutely nuts. So, and it got worse as you got closer to the actual exit. And I would make a point of not even allowing paper to get between me and the car in front of me so nobody could cut in front of me, because I was not going to let somebody who didn't wait their turn get in front of me. No, that just wasn't going to happen. And, if I were a passenger and somebody was driving that way, I would be really anxious, probably upset and pissed off, passenger rage, because I get that too. At somebody driving the way I drive in the traffic and not, letting really any space go between me and the car in front. And I understand that. That's not okay. But I just couldn't let any space in between, because people here in Dallas, if there's even a tire space, anything, they will just squeeze right in. And I can't allow that. I can't allow line jumpers. No, nobody jumps in front of me. They can get behind me all they want, but they're not getting in front of me. So I would do that, and I don't recommend it, because it takes a great deal of concentration not to ram the car in front of you. My other pet peeve is people driving on the shoulder trying to get past, because again, they don't want to wait. So my anxiety level was always really high when I'd get close to these merge areas, because I was busy looking for the people cutting in front of me, and I was also had one eye on the shoulder, because nobody was cutting in front of me on the shoulder either. That just wasn't going to happen. And occasionally I would see somebody, because it was usually at night when I was coming home, the headlights coming up, and I would then scooch over into the shoulder just enough to still be in the lane so nobody could cut in front of me in my lane, because that's important. But then that dillweed also couldn't pass on the shoulder. And those guys got really mad. But you know what? I got a lot of satisfaction out of stopping them. Really, I did.